Assalamu alaikum, everyone. In this session, we are going to talk about Pakistan Nursing Council. What we are trying to do is looking at different organizations within Pakistan and outside Pakistan who have influence on nursing as a profession. And of course, nursing aims to provide healthcare services and is part of healthcare system. So organization that has got an effect on the healthcare system of Pakistan and therefore indirectly also has an effect on nursing. Pakistan Nursing Council is one of those organizations which is responsible for regulating nursing in Pakistan. So of course, it has got a very, very big influence when it comes to nursing profession within the country. So Pakistan Nursing Council initially was established in 1948. It is an autonomous regulatory body constituted under the Pakistan Nursing Council Act 1952 and then 1973, and is empowered to register or license nurses, midwives, lady health visitors, and nursing auxiliaries to practice in Pakistan. So if someone doesn't have a license to practice as a nurse, midwife, lady health visitor, or nursing auxiliary as a in Pakistan, in any province of Pakistan, they're not legal to practice it. So to be able to practice that, you need to have a license, and that license is issued by Pakistan Nursing Council. So once you've completed your studies, you will get a license to practice, and that's when you will have to apply to Pakistan Nursing Council. Your institutions would provide them with evidence of that you've completed the study appropriately. Rules changes. In previous years, there was an exam that people have to go, and so depending on what the regulations are at one particular time, you need to complete the requirements of Pakistan Nursing Council and get registered before you can start practicing as a nurse or a midwife or a lady health visitor in the country. The mission of Pakistan Nursing Council is to provide support for the professional development and competencies of those who study nursing, lady health visiting, and midwifery, and it aims to monitor implementation of national standards in nursing, health visiting, and midwifery education and practice by providing registration infrastructure and arranging continued educational opportunities for its registered members. Usually in any country, the task of any registration body is to make sure that people are appropriately qualified and that they have got license to practice and that they practice within the parameters of professional practice allowed by their regulators, and also to investigate if there are any issues around code of conduct or issues around professional behavior, and therefore people have complained to the nursing council, and nursing council then takes an effect and looks at the issues and decides if the person is worthy enough to remain on the register and therefore able to practice, or do they need to get them out of practice. Functions of Pakistan Nursing Council, there are various functions that it does, and that includes setting up the curriculum, inspecting educational institution for approval based on established standards. With regards to setting up curriculum, you all know that nursing education used to be provided through 3-year diploma program, and the curriculum was completely set up by Pakistan Nursing Council. These days, Pakistan Nursing Council works closely with Higher Education Commission as the nursing has moved into a complete degree profession, and therefore works with them to set up the curriculum, which is then implemented in various different institutions across the country. For any new institutions who would like to provide nursing education to people, Pakistan Nursing Council inspects those institutions, make sure that they are according to the established standards and provide quality education to the student. As I said earlier, it provides license to practice to the individual practitioners. It maintains standards for education and practice by inspecting institutions and making sure that they are providing quality education to the students wherever possible. It works closely with 4 provincial nursing examination boards. So during the diploma nursing examination boards, the Pakistan Nursing Council is kind of divided or supported by 4 provincial examination boards, one in Sindh, Balochistan, Punjab, and KPK. They all known as by the name of Sindh Provincial Nursing Examination Board, SNEB, PNEB, KPK and all that. So their aim was, or their purpose was, to administer the examination in each of the provinces as licensing exams throughout the 3 years of the diploma program. Now that the education has gone to universities, the nursing examination boards do not administer examination for the nurses, but there are other programs which nursing examination board support. For example, programs for health visitor, program for midwives, and various other diploma programs, post-registration diploma programs as well. Pakistan Nursing Council plays an advisory role for the overall benefit of nurses, midwives, health visitors, and nursing auxiliaries. And when it comes to speaking to federal, provincial governments, or any other institutions within the country or outside country regarding nursing education, nursing services, it plays an important role, or is expected to play an important role. It is also expected to communicate policy decisions regarding nursing education, regarding licensing of nurses, and and practice of nurses, decisions which are taken into the council meetings, to the government, nursing institutions, nursing examination boards, and armed for nursing services for implementation. It prescribes penalties for fraudulent registrants by the intentions of pretense or removing people from the register. So as I said earlier on, to investigating if the practice is genuine or if there are any issues with individual practices, and therefore may have to prescribe penalties or take the people off the register. So I hope this has given you an indication of what Pakistan Nursing Council does. It has got a very important role in terms of regulating nurses in the country. And if you are not practicing according to the standards, or if any institutions is not completely up to the standards, Pakistan Nursing Council has a right to talk to them, has a right to investigate them, and has a right to make them stop working from as a nurse, or as a midwife, or as a health visitor. Thank you very much for listening. If you have got any questions, please do drop here your questions, and I'll be able to respond back. And do think about what else do you think Pakistan Nursing Council role is, and what have you observed as their role.